Might have even more than just what they've been going through to respond to, because Manchester City play before them on Saturday against Newcastle this weekend, and Manchester City will be looking to heap that pressure on Arsenal. When you look at the Champions League games, well, the games after in the Premier League, Newcastle have played after a Champions League game. There have been 3 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw. And now comes City. And just to add to this, City are unbeaten in their last 21 Premier League home games against Newcastle and have won each of the last 16. In fact, it's the second longest winning home run versus an opponent in English top flight history. But Kieran Gibbs does not care about the stats.
It's got draw written all over it, It's got draw written all over it.
How dare you?
To dare is to do. To do is to dare.
Oh my God! So Spurs fan would say, "How dare you?" Really? Come on, Kieran.
Yeah, 1-1 from Kieran. Why are you so positive, Kieran?
Well, I think everyone's said that you still don't really know what you're going to get with City if you was to take their results over the last 10, 20 games. So I think Newcastle are in a position where they probably taken a lot of confidence from the FA Cup at the weekend, and they need to get back on track in the league because Eddie Howe's under pressure. Their team is under pressure at the moment, and yeah, I'm hoping for a worldy performance out of nowhere.
There's never been more interest from Kieran in watching Newcastle playing against Karabakh, and anytime they score a goal, yeah, another goal for Newcastle, which then means that of course the legs would be fresh against Manchester City. Arsenal should not be in this position where they're depending upon Kieran putting out there a draw so that Manchester City drops some points so that then Arsenal can get their full points against Spurs and the stress is gone. They should not be in this position. But the stress is here and the stress is not going away, Kieran. Not even if you make it a draw. It's still here.
Jan?
Thank God that Karabakh is just down the road. That was not a long travel for them. But boys and girls, we have discussed this many times. This is not a Manchester City back in the seasons where you think, well, we know now if they win the rest of the games, they will win the league. But this is not the Manchester City team that we will trust doing that. We've seen them. What we will know about this late game on Saturday is that Manchester City will allow Newcastle to have goal chances. We know that because they've done that in every game. The problem with Newcastle, I've done them a couple of times the last couple of months, and I asked Eddie Howe, what is there to expect for this team? Are you a good team? Are you a bad team? Are you a top team? Are you a middle team? And he was quite honest, Eddie Howe, and he said, I don't know. I don't think Newcastle know what team they are this season. So, I mean, for the Arsenal fan, must be, I don't, Kieran, it's not a hope, it's a pray. It's a pray that result. Hopefully that will happen, but it may happen at City.
I think there is a lack of consistency from everybody and all teams in Premier League this season. And maybe Arsenal is maybe the team we are the least of inconsistency this season. Is why we all believe that they would be capable of winning the Premier League easily, in a very easy way. But it's absolutely crazy what we are seeing lately. And the 2 past seasons, well, that last season before, the 1 season before, and this season, I'm sorry, but the level for me has dropped in a way that we can't find a race, we can't find consistency from any teams, and I'm quite worried for the Premier League. The Premier League is still the best one, but has to react to make sure the entertainment is good, the race is good, and the teams are all good.
Yes, so we're going to
Frank, I have to add to that. I have to add to that. Sorry, just quickly before I go, because the fact that they're still top of the league, and it kind of says a lot about the rest of the Premier League. And I have to agree with Frank. We're looking at the bigger picture. Arsenal have been heavily criticised right now. Top of the Champions League, top of the Prem. I think it says more about where we are in football at the moment, to be honest.
Okay. All right, Kieran, we're going to let you go.
We
and say your prayers.
we won't take that
Yes,
discussion.
I'll leave you with that. I'll leave you with that.
Big weekend ahead for you, Kieran. We'll speak to you soon. Thanks for joining
Look
us.
after yourself.
Thanks,
Look
guys.
after
Bringing
yourself,
your
Kieran.
positive Arsenal nature to the show.